ghouls blocking the bridge. But can they hold it against the Strange Brigade?
Yeah, and this beam that's been used to activate the crystal that's unlocked the route here can be turned on the enemies and indeed your teammates if you're feeling that way inclined.
You can see the players kind of tag teaming here, so the guy firing the beam is setting them on fire, which softens them up for a bit of damage, isn't that?
Yeah.
The low road, eh? Let's hope the old grey matter is up to it.
You can see that we've split into two groups here. One group's taking the high path, the other group's taking the low path. One of them's a little bit more puzzly, one of them's a bit more...
They swarm.
They're not just 500 kind of independent individuals. They respond as a swarm. And so they will move and flow, not just with... when they see you, they'll move towards you the best way they can. But if there's a wall in the way, they'll pyramid up and try and get over the top of each other and over the edge. But also, a lot of them, if you shoot them and they collapse in front of you, the ones behind will just trample over the top of them.
Just to get to you.
Exactly, just to get to you. And I can tell you, when you're standing there and the only thing you've got is you've run out of primary ammo and you've just got your silenced pistol and you've got 300 zombies coming towards you, it's pretty damn scary.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be me, obviously, because I've never been very accurate. I've always been a spray and pray kind of guy.
Yeah.
But thankfully, you said there's a myriad of weapon choices, so
yes,
I can be the heavy guy.
Yes, you can.
Not just the heavy guy, but
there's we've got character development, so you've got progression. And as you build up experience, you can develop your character. You specialize in a class. You have a skill tree. You've got weapon progression as well, so you're customizing your weapons and building up on that. So there's just so much room for growth in the game.
Can you tell us more about the characters? Are these player created or are these specific characters that you've written?
Yeah, so we've written these characters. We've put a lot of thought into there.
Something's happening to me. For months now, I've been having these dreams. Nightmares. But I think they were messages.
It's your grandmother's? There's a place up north. I think we can find you answers there.
Where are we going?
Back to where it all began.
Are we the hunters?
I need to know the truth.
Or are we the prey?
She'd never be our enemy by choice, I know that. But what if it's not her choice? The necklace? That's a locust symbol.
I want it out of my head. I want it to stop.
Katie.
Mom!
Cut me loose. Please.
Tornadoes that can tear trees from the ground and level bridges to sticks. Awesome forked lightning, unpredictable and deadly sandstorms, and roaring blizzards. Witness the spectacular destruction as they offer both a challenge to Rico, as well as creating fun opportunities for creative sandbox gameplay. Our vehicles have been totally overhauled with new additions that offer extra gameplay opportunities. Bulldozers, car transporters, cranes, and even wrecking balls are all fun in our world. We have new handling on bikes and cars, as well as exotic vehicles like jet skis and microjets. Rico's grapple is now fully customizable and has been overhauled to make it more intuitive for newcomers, while offering greater depth for a more experienced player. The grapple now has more tethers than ever before, and the ability to deploy booster rockets in the all-new airlifters, making the grapple an incredibly powerful and creative tool. Meanwhile, a new story glues together our free-form, go-anywhere, do-anything gameplay that Just Cause is so famous for, and the stakes for Rico have never been higher. Combat in Just Cause 4 is better than ever. Enemies now present a far more intelligent threat to Rico. Each archetype comes with unique abilities, with AI designed to keep the player on their toes.
Have the service weapon, so players will have a lot of choice in kind of how to approach things, and of course they can cause a lot of really good-looking destruction.
So what brought Remedy to Control? Like, why did you want to make this game?
Well, it's Sam Lake's vision, and as he was making some other games, working on Alan Wake and Quantum Break, he had some ideas that didn't entirely fit into those games, and so he sort of made a mental note that they were something he wanted to pursue in the future. And so coming out of Quantum Break, he revisited those ideas and had the oldest house idea, this sort of world within a location, constantly transforming and branching, otherworldly place. And from that, this whole idea of the Bureau rose, and we have Control.
Now, we know that she is trying to defeat the Hiss and also figure out what this whole, trying to get control of this whole Bureau is. Are there certain quests that she goes on? Is there tasks that she has to do to get to the next level? Is it broken up like that, or is it more like open world?
Well, she's the director, so the director has lots of different jobs. Definitely not open world. Just want to make sure we're talking in the right terms. It's much more of a kind of open-ended game than what we've done before. It's more of a sandbox. You can actually kind of, as you meet along the way, not everybody's going to be hostile in the oldest house. And then
Good afternoon. That should be hidden well enough for the time being. They're about to raise the alarm. That is Guillaume Maison, the Kingfisher, former Interpol agent and the owner of the mansion and its grounds. That's Maison taken care of. Nice work, 47. Dorian Lang is confirmed killed. That is Doris Lee. Doris Lee confirmed.
Gonna get her full playable campaign too. Awesome. So, the rest of the characters are kind of, we haven't really confirmed too much yet, so I advise you to go back and watch the trailer. You can kind of make some good guesses, I think, based on those, but we'll leave it to your imagination.
Awesome. This is cool here. This is super tense.
So we're getting into here. So every time a zombie bites you, you really feel like you get that over-the-shoulder perspective. Really helps because you get to see the zombies. You really feel them kind of like bite into your neck just like that.
Yeah.
It kind of disorients you too when you get that, so you're spun around. It creates sort of a real sense of like, oh crap, what's going on? A zombie's actually attacking me.
And this is all running in the engine of Resident Evil 7, right?
It is. This is actually the RE engine. So the same game that powered RE7 is actually going to be running this game too as well. H, are you okay? You going to do this?
Yeah. It's very terrible.
So again, like they are no joke. Like you get bit once or twice, and it's almost done. So.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Look at this, like restroom. We added the restroom.
Yeah, so that was one thing.
Broader is everything. There's a logic to it. You can track why they're doing the things that they're doing, and you can use it to your advantage in the gameplay. That's kind of what I like about this so much.
And that's really what we wanted to showcase this year, is that it's an open world game. And everything you see around here, and again, we're only playing this two different ways. You saw that waterfall way up there off in the distance. There's a bridge that goes in front of that. If you had a sniper rifle and enough ammunition, you could have driven your bike all the way up there. There's trails that go all the way up there, and you could have used your sniper rifle to take out this entire camp, because it would have taken them a while to figure out where the shots were coming from and to get to you. So, that's a different way to play it. There's another way to play it, by the way, where you could have just stealth in through the entire camp if you had the skills to do it. and you could have just taken everybody out silently, or almost everybody, and then you could have gotten up to where Manny's being held using a different route, and just stealth killed that guy. There's no reason that you have to come in and run and gun it like Deegan is doing here.
Hey, how scarce is ammunition? Because I see him switching from a bunch of weapons, and when we saw this demo, when I came in Saudi 83, one of the things that I really enjoyed was I was sitting next to you.
The control point. Hey, wait for me.
Oh crap, they have a tank.
Yep, I see him. Don't aggro him yet.
Let me adjust my build.
Got my crossbow and chem launcher. Chem cloud out. Matt, can you flank them and get a clear shot?
I'll take that sniper on top. Wait for it. Got her. Matt, look out. Alright, let me try to get that tank off you. More bad guys on the other side of the plane.
Grenade, grenade!
Dude, come on.
Yep.
Matt, I need your help. Over here. Seeker mine out. Whoa. Oh,
They will not crush us.
Good old Dutch. My best friend. You know how we met? Pair of hucksters trying to rob each other. Back in 78 or thereabouts.
You have to love yourself a fire. It's one of the blessings. Sure, we can have fire. And we can have the knowledge of fire. But with that comes the knowledge of everything. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a robbery.
Sons of Dutch. Makes us brothers. Sometimes, brothers make mistakes.
You'll never change. I know that.
All of you venerate savagery. And you will die savagely.
Get out here! Stay strong. Stay with me. You have to love yourself a fuck.
All right.
This is Commander Rourke. I want the site secured ASAP. When Dr. Dominguez arrives, we all go in together. All units, get ready. Dr. Dominguez is on his way down.
Damn, I better hurry. I've got this. The statue is looking at that cave.
She came through here. Damn it. Double back. Go.